Yeah, it wasn't a phone call. It was like, what happens is in prison, when something happens like that, the chaplain comes and sees you and said, listen, we need to have a word with you. So the pastor, he come and see me. He took me to the chaplain and he sat me down and he just said, look, we've just had a phone call. Your mum's seriously ill. So, you know, she might not be able to make it. I think it was just pretty straightforward like that. And we'll keep you informed. And then it was like a couple of hours later, you know, she's not doing really well. She's not doing well, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like a few hours later, it was like, okay, well, we have to turn the machines off. So it was just pretty...
what condition did she have?
She had kidney dialysis. She had kidney problems. So she suffered a stroke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she suffer that while you was in prison, or was that just a past?
I don't know. She had a brain hemorrhage, so she suffered a stroke. It was just one day she woke up in the morning and she just fell on the floor. Damn. So that was that. Yeah, no. And then from there it was just they said to me, we'll either take you to the funeral or we'll take you to the burial. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they took me there in cuffs and then just brought me straight back.
They took you in cuffs.
Yeah, and then a few months later, I think it was, I was getting released anyway, or it was 6 months later. It was in the last year. So I think that played on my mind a little bit. So when I came out, I was just kind of lost, and then I just fell back into the streets.
Yeah.
Yo, guy, have you seen this? Make sure you leave this in. Don't clip this out.
Yeah, we need a better tape.
What, we put toothpaste behind that?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's what they do in prison.
They put toothpaste.
And it works.
Yeah, toothpaste works. So put toothpaste behind it, and it just sticks on. Yeah. So basically, I was a bit lost, and then I just basically cracked on with started doing the same stuff, dumb stuff, a bit more intensity, and then I got locked up again within a few months.
What kind of stuff was you doing? Tell us.
Kidnapping. Yeah.
For what reason? Like,
because what happens is when somebody owes you, let's just say you owe me money, and then you're not paying that money. So it's like, I'm going to think like, well, how am I going to get this? So like, I need you to be I need you to be somewhere so I can have a chat with you. So there's two ways I'm going to do that. I'm going to either come to your house nice and just have a conversation, which probably isn't going to go well. Or two is I'm going to make a plan of bundling you in a car and thinking, well, and that's the route we went down. And again, we were just young, we were just so stupid that like that's the only route we seen, and that's what we done. And then ended up getting locked up for that as well.
Flipping out.
Yeah.
So the first time you go in, it was for. Remind me of that charge.
Yeah, so it was blackmail and
it was a blackmail and then
and
the second,
firearms.
and then the second one was kidnapping.
No, it was conspiracy to kidnap and conspiracy to blackmail as well.
Second one.
Yeah.
So.
And did he snitch on you?
Yeah.
So you kidnapped him.
Yeah.
And you put him in a car.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
So without going into graphic details, obviously we applied some violence to him, and it was we tried saying that when are you going to pay the money?
Yeah.
And then that conversation led us. So we was with him, and then his family called the police because he was like with us for 2-3 hours now. He'd been on missing radar. So then we took him to his house because he said the money's at his house.
Right.
And then by the time we got to his house, police showed up whilst we was there with him. So we left him and ran. But by this time, our cars and everything were there. So it's like we had left so much fingerprints and evidence on that spot. That's how then police got to our cars and possessions and then tracked us.
So
we weren't the smartest criminals.
Yeah.
we were clearly stupid.
Did they catch you the same night or?
No, so 2 of my codees got arrested on the same night.
Okay.
And then I got arrested. I was on the run for about 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
5 weeks.
Where was you running?
No, where I was staying.
Where was you running? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was staying.
Did you leave the city or was it the same city?
No, I was in the same city. I was just in a flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, low-key flat.
Very
And then I was going gym one day, and
So you still going gym after you gym?
Yeah. Can't miss gym, right?
You gotta go gym.
You can't miss gym.
Man,
Yeah. You can't miss gym. But went gym and then they pulled up on me at the gym. And then arrested me, yeah.
So you tell me you just got your beat headphones on. About to leave the gym.
I don't think they had beat headphones then, bro.
So you tell me you
just
walked
no
out.
It was just Nokia's, innit?
Nokia.
Or Blackberries, yeah.
So you walked out in the Nokia and you said, oh,
Yeah.
I know.
No, I pulled up in a car. So I was driving
Yeah.
and I parked up and it was a car park right behind me there.
Yeah.
Just so I couldn't reverse back. So I got out of the car, I think it was like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Thinking, I'm going to do some back or something. And just getting my water. And as I got out of the car, they just arrested me again. It was undercover 5-0. He said,
So you said the
Ibby Aslam.
undercovers are really undercovers.
Yeah.
So how did you
There's a
feel
lot
that
of
second
undercovers
time?
out there. Huh?
How did you feel the second time?
I knew my time was up. I think I said it was something I really had to do that day as well. And it was just like, it's both times it's just been off guard.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you have any children at this point or anything?
Children?
Yeah.
No. I've been really smart like that. Like I've never been like when I've been with women and that. It's just not. I've been very really careful like that.
Yeah.
fair enough. Did you have a missus at the time?
Did I have a miss at that time? You're gonna get me in trouble, you bro. No, I didn't have a missus at the time. No.
Fair enough. I was just gonna ask.
Is that because she might be watching?
No, I actually didn't have a missus at that time. No.
Fair enough.
I was
fair
speaking to a few people, but yeah, I didn't have a missus.
enough. So you was in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
streets,
in both ways.
Yeah.